Howdy from Arlington, Texas, y'all. Hope this stream finds you well. Don't know if anybody's going to join me, but I decided I'm going to do a little mail day catch up. I tend to do those on Mondays, but there's a decent amount here, and I got something that I want to kind of do individually by itself so I can show you some other stuff that I already have. So here we are. I did miss Throwback Thursday. I did miss Friday. Just wasn't feeling good Thursday and Friday. Just life errands, things got away from me. So it is what it is. Here we are. Your national crisis is over. I am here to show off some mail. So let's get started. So this arrived Friday. I purchased 2 cards off of an eBay seller. One thing, hey Bo, thanks for joining me. So one thing I've been doing is, I look at Dale Earnhardt singles and, things that have either free shipping, with correct pricing, because obviously people are going to build in the shipping cost. I mean, I do that when I'm selling myself, or have low shipping prices. I definitely take a look at those. I don't like to just I'm not going to buy singles in general and pay $4 shipping unless it's a high dollar card. So this seller, I picked this up. I don't actually know that much about any kind of scarcity. I didn't really look at any prices or anything like that. Let me get rid of this ring light. There we go. So just like the green, the checkered finish, it's Cup Quest, which if y'all are familiar with other sports, they did Star Quest. And I think they did Star Quest a time or two with racing as well. But so this seller, strike one, there's no sleeves. So not real happy about that. I don't understand how anybody can ship stuff without sleeves, but it's actually something I've been noticing happening a little bit more. I don't know if others are. Hello, Name. Thanks for joining. So I don't know if anybody else has had issues with people just not sending stuff with sleeves inside of top loaders. I don't know if this is just a product of newer people getting into the hobby. I don't know what's going on. Not happy with it. This is the other card that came from them. Unfortunately, this was not the card I ordered. Also not in a sleeve, but it's shiny. So I contacted them immediately. They said they'd ship it. So we'll see if it shows up. I'm going to give them about a week before I file a claim for not received, and just kind of see where it goes from there. So I am very unorganized here. I just have a stack of crap to show. So, so these were from a guy. This is actually my 4th purchase from this seller. He sells a lot of racing cards, and obviously these are mostly racing cards. But 4th one from him. He gives me good combined shipping discounts. Yeah, maybe it is, because I know you've talked on your show, Bo, that people messaging about that or just saying, hey, make sure you ship this. Yeah, so I don't know. I mean, it's been, it's not been a huge issue, but it's definitely happened a handful of times now. So, but I picked some of these up. Probably, I'm still going to, even though I'm selling on eBay now, I'm going to put together like a small set of stuff to set up at shows with. And some of this will probably do that because there's no NASCAR. And I know they're not going to sell real well, but that's okay. In a lot of cases, just setting up at a show, like Bo says, is as much as an opportunity to buy as anything else. So I picked this very shiny Jeff Gordon up. This cost me less than $1. I wouldn't have paid more for it than that. It's Jason Keller. Honestly, I just picked it up because it's serial numbered out of 250. Probably nobody that's watching this, outside of maybe Logan, Val, or Hallie, will know who the hell Jason Keller is. But I do remember him from when I was watching back in the day. Casey Atwood, when he was driving the Castrol car. I will, what was I trying to say here? Not sneak peek, but hint, I guess. You're going to be seeing some more Casey Atwood in the future. I was a big fan of his. I really thought he was going to be the next big thing, but unfortunately, I think some poor decisions, not by him, but some poor decisions got him ruined. I like these Harvick ones because I like kind of that electric blue, teal, sea green, just any of those kind of colors. I just thought these were pretty sweet looking. I'm not the biggest Harvick fan, but he obviously is the guy that kind of took over the number 3, although they changed it to 29 after Dale Earnhardt passed, so I just kind of liked the color in those. I actually bid on another Dale Earnhardt today, a relic that kind of had that electric blue. You know what Excedrin is. Yeah, I have the off-brand Excedrin right here. I actually just took about 3 minutes before I was going to go live. I got a headache, almost thought about not doing this. Yeah, there was an Earnhardt relic I bid on today and got outbid. It seemed to go high. Had that electric blue. A little disappointed I didn't win that. These were just for either I'll keep them or they'll just go in like box, value boxes type things. It shows I got them for a good price from him. Kind of parallel and normal base card. But again, that blue, I like that blue. So maybe that's kind of a side thing. I'll start doing a little bit of stuff that's kind of got that. Like I like the NBA hoops, the aqua. I like that kind of stuff. I know that Shane over at Shoebox Legends, he has his doesn't he? I think he has a pink refractor binder. So maybe I'll kind of start doing something like that, but with the teal stuff, just random stuff. I always love these income statements that are die cut, like a dollar bill sign or a dollar sign. Always thought those were cool, but again, got that for less than $1. And then another Dale Earnhardt here. Not even sure what it is, but I started working yesterday on my Jeremy Mayfield collection, and then after I get finished with that, getting stuff in the trading card database, going to work on the Dale Earnhardt collection after that. So this was a sport lots. Not a good experience because it took almost 3 weeks for the stuff to show. Not really complaining about how he shifted, but I picked up a Jimmy Johnson lot, the shiny one, when he was driving the it's funny. The Jason Keller was Excedrin, and I forgot that Jimmy Johnson drove the Excedrin car when he was in the Busch or Xfinity series, the series that's below Winston Cup. But anyway, so just grab those. What else was in there? I think it was like a 13 card lot of Jimmy Johnson. There's some more Jimmy Johnsons. I have a mild interest in Jimmy Johnson now that he's racing IndyCar. Something shiny preview, High Gear 2000. Definitely see some mirror shine there. Some Jeremy Mayfields. Like I said, I was working on his stuff yesterday. So I probably had, actually, I don't recall seeing that one and maybe not that one. This 3-card Earnhardt lot. I think I need both of those. I don't recall seeing those. And then a Kerry Earnhardt, who is his oldest son. There's another Jimmy Johnson there. So those were Sport Lots auctions, and this was a part of it too. And I guess I should have looked and made sure that I had everything open first. But hey, if you're here live, then probably just looking for something to listen to, like Bo. I'm assuming he's shipping or listing or doing something. Probably most likely shipping, Bo, right? But yeah, so some background noise. So these, are we taped again somewhere else? Why won't this open? These are, I think, they're either 91 or 92 Max. It says 1991 Sports Marketing. So I don't remember these. I don't remember seeing, I don't know that these came in the normal Max packs or how they came, but this is supposed to be a set. 20 years of Winston Cup champions. And I think that's because Winston started sponsoring the Cup Series, I'm guessing in 71. So it's definitely, they're not like card stock. They're very thin foil. You can see on the back there, you can see where all that information was imprinted. You can actually feel it. But honestly, I bought these because I think I got this for $1, this entire set. And there are multiple Dale Earnhardt cards in there. Oh, you put little things between them to keep them from getting scratched. That was cool. So you got a Richard Petty, 1971. Richard Petty, 1972. Logan will like these if he, did I miss 73? 72, 74 Winston Cup champion. There's the 73. So 4 in a row for Richard Petty. Got Cale Yarborough, who I like the fact, one reason I like him and wouldn't say I buy his stuff, but I at least will look at it sometimes because he ran the Indy 500 a couple of times, even though he's obviously much more well known for his time in NASCAR. Dale Earnhardt, So yeah, there's multiple Earnhardts in here. I'm going to guess that this was 91. There's got probably like 3 Earnhardts. Another Cale Yarbrough. Another Cale Yarbrough. Richard Petty. Benny Parsons. Very cool. Wonder how these would look signed, if these would be worth sending to Richard Petty. Because obviously we know he signs everything. Dale Earnhardt, 1980. That was only his 2nd season, and he won the championship. Darrell Waltrip, 1982, in the old Mountain Dew car. Love that. Love the old Mountain Dew cars. Bobby Allison, another guy that is a NASCAR legend. He is in the top, got to be in the top 10, maybe top 5 of all time Winston Cup wins. But he and his brother Donnie both ran Indianapolis 500 a couple of times. Hey, I appreciate it, Name. I get it because I'm not really doing too much with hockey anymore, but I still absolutely love watching your videos. 1984 Terry Labonte, and you can kind of see there it says Piedmont. That was an old airline that got absorbed by somebody else years ago. I love old sponsors that don't exist anymore. Darrell Waltrip. Yeah, I appreciate you, Name. I appreciate you hanging in there, even though it's not really your thing, because I think it's mostly racing here. I did show a baseball, and there might be a couple of other one-offs. Darrell Waltrip, Rusty Wallace, and Dale Earnhardt. That's the only one in this set. By 91, this was his only championship in the number 3. Well, not the number 3, I should say, in the GM Goodwrench black and white colors, which is obviously my favorite. Not as big into the Wrangler because he was not driving the Wrangler car when I watched. What else we got here? Okay, this is going to be saved. These came yesterday, I believe. I was surprised by this one. So I won both cards for the minimum bid on eBay, and they had free shipping. Decided to, they're probably a little overpriced, but also maybe not. I don't know, because his numbered stuff seems to sell has a higher asking price, but they don't sell a lot. Anyway, both of these were numbered out of 200. Interestingly enough, these are, one's from Press Pass VIP, one's from Press Pass Premium. Must have been a cross some different sets inserts, but I just was the number. If you get there, the fonts are different, not just different sizes, but different fonts, period. This one seems a little more traditional Press Pass, but this one seems more like whatever Upper Deck uses for hockey. Name may be able to confirm that he thinks the same, but yeah, it just kind of looks like what Upper Deck uses. Seems kind of to be the same font. Let's pull it out, and that's what she said. Yeah, so that looks like what you would see on like a Young Guns exclusive or any exclusives or something like that. Interesting that they had different fonts, obviously done different times, probably different printing facilities. Yeah, I don't know. But anyway, good stuff. A couple of Dale Earnhardt numbered out of 200 for $10 total delivered. Oh, what I was going to say is that dude, he put it in a plain white envelope, but then paid like $4 shipping, put $4 shipping from the post office on that. I do not understand why he did what he did, but to each their own, I suppose. Oh, these came with the ones that were in the sheets. Some other Sport Lots Auctions wins. I got this for $25, had no, and I think it was an extra $25 shipping for multiple items. But 2 Andre Agassi from Net Pro. I don't know what they sell for, but I figured they were, if nothing else, they're worth 50 cents to me to just throw in a random binder. A couple of random Jordans. Just low, super low end, nothing great there. Again, same here. Just some other Sport Lots auctions. I mean, I've got one of these auctions I think was listed as damaged cards, which is fine because I'm only paying like $25 for them. Very cool Broder card, in my opinion. Sorry for that glare behind me. It's the overhead light. I don't like using it, but I wasn't having a lot of luck with my non-overhead lights, so I figured I'd turn it on. I love some of those 90 Broder cards. They're just nice looking stuff, even if they are illegitimate. And then just another random. It'll just go in my monster box that has Michael Jordan's in it. Just go away, and someday I'll look back at it. So I mentioned that that was my earlier. I mentioned fourth purchase from seller selling NASCAR. This is another seller. This is my fourth purchase off him recently. He's just continually listed some autographs, relics, numbered cards lately. So I have a save search, and I'm bidding on more of his cards now. But a Juan Montoya, who's a two-time Indy 500 winner. This is from his NASCAR. You know, when he was in NASCAR, since IndyCar hasn't had a card set since 2007. Anyway, trying to show you there that it's number 10 out of 10. Hey, how's it going, Lou? Appreciate you checking in. Just getting caught up on some mail, trying to do things live now a little bit more just to get some interaction. Because that's what I'm missing. I like interaction, and I don't feel like when I just do recorded videos that I get a whole lot of interaction. So I thought I'd try something different. Dario Franchitti, one of my favorite all-time IndyCar drivers. This was from Press Pass with the one season he was in NASCAR. I don't know, paid like $4 or $5 for that. So this is, sorry, you're not gonna say it. Yeah, it's a bad sleeve inside a snap case, but numbered out of 120. Patrick Carpentier relic, used sheet metal. You can see he's got some dirt there from rubbing his racing. But he ran Indy 500 before. Same thing with AJ Allmendinger, who's still in Winston Cup. But this was just a couple different pieces of sheet metal, numbered out of 99, kind of, you know, for my Indy 500 collection, even though it's a NASCAR card. Yep. Yeah, JPM to win an F1 car. We got some of the other ones, like different things, like guys that won. So who won Daytona? Indy. AJ Foyt won Daytona. So did Mario. Daytona, Indy, and something else. I can't remember what all that was. I love some Juan Pablo. I love his attitude. I mean, honestly, I've got a bit of an attitude, and I can be a bit of a jackass, and so can he. So if I was a NASCAR driver, I would probably have the mentality of Juan Pablo Montoya, other than the fact that, you know, he's never had a wreck that was his fault. Just ask him. Even when he ran into the back of the drying truck. Anyway, Patrick Carpentier, sorry it's not coming in focus. I mean, it's inside a thing, inside of an oversized sleeve. Another relic. Yeah, Mario. One of 3 to win an F1, Indy, and NASCAR. Mario. And so some of you know I went to school. I have a journalism degree, TV, radio, broadcasting. Love me some Dr. Jerry Punch. So was able to add that in for cheap. Mario, Foyt, wait. Ever to win an F1, Indy, and NASCAR. Is that Gurney? Is Gurney the other one? Am I missing something here? Dan Gurney, maybe? Let me know. I'm interested. Oh, hey, look. Here's something that's not NASCAR for y'all. Name will at least have a little bit more on this. This is a Day with the Cup, Auntie Ranta. I'm slowly trying to put those together as I find these for about $10 or less from the 2 years that the Chicago Blackhawks won the Cup, and this set existed. It did not exist from their first Cup in the early 2010s. Okay, Gurney. Yeah, I was thinking, yeah, I wasn't sure if it was him or who was, there was somebody else I was thinking of, but now the name's escaping me. But one of those guys that, yeah, didn't drive any of those series predominantly for a long time, but, you know, did some stuff here and there. So Auntie Ranta. Gotta love the old phone cards. If you're collecting anybody from the 90s that was a star of any sort, I'm sure you've got some phone cards in your collection. I love these acetate, and they're acetate too. Very cool. Numbered out of, oh wait, these ones don't have any serial numbering. But of course, the serial numbering on these usually is like 7950 or something like that. All right. I'm gonna save the big one for the last, and it's actually not NASCAR, believe it or not. A random Sport Lots auction I won for some Manny Ramirez rookie cards. Still love Manny. I understand why he's probably not going to make the Hall of Fame. I understand why he could be unpopular to some, but I love me some Manny. I didn't know you had mail for me, Jenny, so thank you for letting me know. I guess I'll be looking for something later this week. This I picked up. So this is a 10. It's the Earnhardt Legacy Victories. So this was released, I think, only as a set, but so it should be 76 cards because he had 76 wins, as you can see right there. Note for people that are resellers, if you're going to resell stuff, nothing wrong with that. You might want to take the price tag off. This is, I guess I don't know if that's Goodwill or what, but somewhere. But I guess he didn't feel he needed to since I won it for $1. I won it for $1 and like $5 shipping. So someday I will open that, show those off. But yeah, it's 76 easy Earnhardt cards right there. They're going to look similar to this, except they're going to be full size. These ones, if you've been watching my videos, you've seen some of these. These are the ones numbered out of 825. And there's one for every one of his 76 victories. So there is me another one. I think I'm up to about 10 of those now. All right. Two mail days left to go, so we will do these. Other than the one that I'm saving for tomorrow, I am saving a mail day for tomorrow. I will do a live. I might try to do a lunchtime one. Again, we'll see when people show up and all that. This one, I don't like this. I don't like this acrylic case he used. He used these cases, and these are older, but like where there's a lot of it on the top. Like it's not like just the the top 10, 15%. This is like a third of it's up there. So when you try to put a lot of cards in there and keep it tight, taking the chance of bending some cards. But anyway, what did I do? Oh, I won these from eBay. Oh, I think that's from a third seller that I've been buying a lot of racing stuff off of. I bought multiple off him recently. Yeah, I keep going to the same, pretty much those 3 sellers because they're the ones that have the stuff out there. So this was a McDonald's set. I got this for 99 cents plus the shipping, and then he combined shippings with all these other cards. Dick Trickle, everybody loves the name Dick Trickle. Kyle Petty, but the reason I bought these was because I think there's a Richard Petty, Ted Musgrave, who I was a Musgrave fan back in the mid-90s. He wasn't my favorite guy, but in racing sometimes it's nice to have a second guy to pull for if your guy's out. But anyway, the reason I bought these, I think they're all toward the back. I think there's a couple of Earnhardt cards. Maybe it's just one. So there's Kirk Shelmerdine, who just got elected to the NASCAR Hall of Fame either this week or the week prior, but he was Dale Earnhardt's longtime crew chief. So that'll kind of go in the collection as just another little thing to have. Robert Yates. So there's Richard Childress, which was Dale Earnhardt's best friend, longtime car owner. So Bill Elliott, Davey Allison. My mom actually asked me today. She's like, "Who was the race car driver that was that's buried in the cemetery with your grandma?" And I said, "It's either Davey Allison or Neil Bonnet." She couldn't find them, but I do think it's Davey. I think they're both there. But yeah, so there's a Dale Earnhardt. I really just bought the set for the one card. The other stuff just is what it is. Okay, Earnhardt's in that one too. So nothing special there, but they were done by Max. I think the guys at NASCAR Radio, they talked about this a few months ago. I want to say that these were done at McDonald's, but only in the Southeast. So some other stuff here, depending on what you collected. I don't remember if they did these in all 4 sports, but if you were collected in the 90s, you probably remember some of these. Pinnacle, the precision, they might have called them something different in the other sports, but the precision steel cards. So these are metal cards. They actually came with a protective film on them. These particular ones didn't have them, but hey, when you get them for $1 a piece, not going to complain. And then there were parallels of these. I think these are the base, and then I think there was a bronze and maybe a gold. I can't remember. But again, steel cards, thought they were pretty cool for my Earnhardt collection. Just working on getting that number higher. So also from him, you saw a Dario Franchitti autograph. So here's a couple other ones I picked up. One numbered out of 25. 3-time Indianapolis 500 winner. Number 20 out of 25. Then this Going Global, because he is Scottish. So I guess it was guys that were from other countries. You probably had like Marcus Ambrose and whatnot. Number 206 out of 250. Then some Jeremy Mayfields. I was working on that yesterday, but These are the Pinnacle totally certified. No, these are Pinnacle certified mirror gold. So you can see the shine there. My camera's not my lighting's not the greatest, so you can't totally see it all. So these are the mirror golds from Pinnacle certified. So these are the unnumbered ones. The totally certified ones are, actually, I think the totally certified golds are not numbered, but they're believed to be out of 49. There's another one with some nice shine. Pinnacle was definitely now it's hindsight. Even though I loved Pinnacle as a kid, I think Pinnacle was my favorite company throughout the 90s. And unfortunately, just wish they had made it longer. But there's some more Mayfields. And like I said, each one of those, kind of like the Earnhardt steel cards, those were only $1 a piece, and he had combined shipping. The last thing I'm going to show today. So, I mean, you definitely had some GOATs there. I don't know if anybody would call Dario Franchitti the GOAT of IndyCar racing, but he's definitely probably in the top 10 to 15. We saw some Earnhardts there. He saw some Gordons, Gordon. He's one of the best of all time. Some Jordans. Well, this last one was a 3-card lot that I won on Sport Lots auctions as well. Not graded high. They're only graded 8. But, you know, I've come to really appreciate PSA graded cards for the consistency that they provide us in appearance. So I picked up a 3-card lot. So I got the 91 Fleer Michael Jordan in an 8. The 89 Hoops, which is kind of, for me, definitely a nostalgic one, because that was one of the first sets that I ever had basketball cards from, because that was first, and that was also the first year of Hoops. But in a PSA 8, and then 1990-91 Fleer Michael Jordan. I remember when this one really spiked during the COVID spike. This card was going for some stupid numbers. I got all 3 of these cards and shipping for less than grading 1 card with PSA currently. So I will call that a win. So Jenny, name, Paul, who did I miss? Lou was here. Bo was here. I think I got everybody. Not sure if y'all are here, but I appreciate you guys coming in and chatting. Tomorrow evening, at least as of now, 3B Collection. Go follow him on the replay. I believe I have a link to his channel. He and I will be live 8 Eastern, 7 Central tomorrow night. Come join in the chat. We try to be very interactive and chat with our friends. We get the same group of collectors in general. Show up. It's a good time. Sometimes we talk about cards. Sometimes we talk about chickens. I smoked some pork spare ribs yesterday. If you've seen my pictures on the various social medium. So we'll probably talk about smoking and grilling some meat tomorrow, and maybe a little bit about the fact that I will be at the Dallas Card Show next week. Hey, if anybody's going to be at the Dallas Card Show, let me know. Would love to try and meet up with everyone I can. I definitely know some of the folks that are going to be there already, and am going to do everything I can to meet up with everyone at some point. I will be there all day Saturday is the game plan. That's what I got. We're to the top of the hour. You might be ready to go watch something else. I'm going to eat some dinner, get ready for the Dallas Stars Game 7 tonight. Go Stars. But that's what I got for now. Don't be a dickhole. Be kind to animals. Adopt, don't shop. Get your pets spayed or neutered. And I will see you tomorrow, most likely.